And you know what's crazy? We will never talk about Chrisean because he's special and we really love him. But yo, you are foul. You are foul and disgusting. And how you playing? It's a no-go zone. It's a no-go zone over here. You know that. It's a no-go zone over here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it for my family. Yeah, we may mess up on the way. I need y'all to pray for me. I don't need y'all to pass judgment. Please keep your opinions to yourself. For real.
Not Chrisean out here, turning her baby boy into a paycheck prop on people's live streams. This is wild. She's literally pulling up to these shows, baby in hand, just to squeeze out a few extra coins from streamers who know her son brings instant engagement. 1 minute, she's denying that little Junior might need some extra care, and the next, she's parading him around like a storyline for clicks and views. And let's be real, Blueface said a lot of messy things, but when he called her out for being a bad mom, he wasn't exactly lying. She was out here smoking and partying through motherhood. And now that same energy is catching up to her. It's heartbreaking to see that little boy getting dragged into all this chaos instead of being protected. People still remember when she got exposed for leaving him with her wild family, the same ones who barely seemed to care about him. And let's not forget those nasty rumors that she allegedly passed something serious to him. Now that's beyond foul. It's like every week there's another shocking headline, and Chrisean just keeps digging herself deeper into the drama. At this point, I would have said somebody needs to call CPS, but let's be real, people already did. And it looks like nobody's doing a thing about it. The whole situation blew up just a few days ago when Chrisean popped up on Blackboy Max's livestream, and from the second she stepped in, chaos followed. Within minutes, her name was trending everywhere again. Not because of anything good, but because she brought little Junior along like it was a casual outing. Everyone online was instantly dragging her. You could clearly see that the poor boy wasn't supposed to be there. The bright lights, loud music, all that yelling. It was too much for him. He looked lost, stressed, and totally overwhelmed, while Chrisean just stood there holding him like he was some kind of prop instead of her baby. His head was bobbing around with no support, and she didn't even seem to notice.
What the f? Hold on, wait, hold on, chill, wait, sit down.
We got on the same outfit. I'm not good. Are you the that was on the phone? Is you the on the phone?
No.
Are you from the phone? Are you from the phone?
Then, things got even worse. Viewers watched in disbelief as she just dropped him on the couch like he was nothing, then turned right back to arguing on camera. People were furious in the comments, saying stuff like, "Why did they even let her bring that baby on stage?" And others adding, "That child is blind. What's wrong with them?" The whole thing looked careless, cold, and completely out of control. Junior was just sitting there, laid back in that chair, eyes locked on the ceiling like he was somewhere else completely. You could tell that little boy wasn't present. He was zoned out the entire time. And instead of calming him or comforting him, Chrisean started rubbing his face all hard, trying to snap him out of it like he was misbehaving. She was going in so rough, it looked like she was about to rub that baby's whole face off just to make him focus on her. It was hard to even watch. People in the comments were begging, "Somebody please save Junior," because this looked so sad and unsettling. What's worse is, this isn't even the first time she's done this. She keeps dragging him along to live streams like it's a brand deal, no matter how many people tell her to leave that child at home where he's safe and comfortable. And guess what? The very next day after that viral mess with Blackboy Max, she popped up again on another live stream, this time with Deshae Frost. Like, she didn't even take a break. And again, Junior looked lost, tired, and confused, staring off 1 minute, snapping back the next, while Chrisean acted like nothing was wrong. It's honestly heartbreaking to see how she keeps putting him through this. All for attention and a quick check. What really had people shook was that she still brought Junior to this new live stream. Like, did she not learn the first time? The last time she took him to Sasha's stream, things got wild when a caller straight up said she was a demon and a bad mother. Instead of reflecting, she ran to Instagram crying about how people should stop judging her and pray for her instead. Girl, be serious. Ain't nobody praying for you when you keep turning your child into a ticket for views and drama. If you know people are going to talk about your son every single time you bring him on camera, why keep doing it? It makes zero sense.
Then we came together and shit. The Lord Chrisean, I was getting canceled, and I was going through all. Chrisean took it upon herself to come fuck with me, and that made my whole day. I was going through the roughest time and everything, and she came.
The boy clearly hates being there. He flinches at the loud noises, avoids the cameras, and looks uncomfortable the whole time. Yet she keeps forcing it, acting like the attention is worth more than his peace.
He clearly doesn't like all the cameras and noise anyway.
Y'all suggest doing
You're
cuts
a f***ing goof who drank your baby and
Oh my god.
you drank your baby to the grave.
Me mod. Make me
That's crazy.
But wait, it gets even worse. Right after embarrassing herself on that stream, she hopped onto another live stream, this time on Twitch, and reminded everyone she truly didn't care about that poor baby's well-being. While she was busy arguing with Blueface, who, mind you, was in jail at the time. She left Junior sitting alone in the car under the hot sun.
I guess she busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
Huh? I'm not busy at all.
Yeah, I guess she busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
I'm not even busy.
Okay. You right now.
I'm not busy at all. I'm not busy. I'm not busy.
When people watching noticed the baby crying in the background, they saw her ask a Twitch employee to go check on him real quick, just so she could keep arguing with Blue. Like, who does that?
I'm about to put a baby in the car. Is that okay? Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you. Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you.
Why did he believe her to go with this? I mean, she laughs, huh?
Viewers instantly reported her for neglect, and Twitch didn't waste any time. They banned her account completely. Folks online were furious, saying this was the final straw and that something serious needs to be done before this situation gets even worse. Of course, Chrisean came back denying everything like always, but this time, nobody was buying it.
Two, I did not leave my child in no freaking car. He was outside where everybody was standing. It was multiple people sitting around his stroller, waiting for me to get off the phone, because my child father is over here being demonic, don't want to support me, don't want to do nothing, don't want to send me nothing. He talking about sitting in the house. Because, what? I have a great support system. I have help. I have Pastor Mike. I have Tim Bone. I have Arissa. I have a lot of support that's there for my son. I don't have to pay for anything. Diapers, wipes, clothes, you name it. No, I'm not homeless. That's the other thing. Stop. Y'all weird, especially that whole side. Y'all never cared for my son. What the heck? First it wasn't his. Y'all kept saying that. First it wasn't his. Then it was he's retarded. Then it was that. Y'all kept saying he was retarded.
People literally saw the whole thing go down live. There was no editing, no rumor, just raw footage showing what really happened. The internet was done making excuses for her, and the comments were full of people saying this has gone way too far. Honestly, Junior's been through so much since the day he was born, and somehow, things just keep getting worse. Remember how I mentioned her dropping him off with that dysfunctional family of hers, just so she can go chase clout and party? Yeah, well, it turns out that situation blew up too. So bad that the police even got involved. Apparently, her sister, Renee, ended up holding little Junior at her house until Chrisean paid up what she owed her. From what people said, Chrisean promised Renee $15K to babysit Junior for a certain amount of time. But when the deal ended, she ghosted and didn't show up. No money, no nothing. Ren, who had been taking care of him on her own dime, refused to hand Junior back until she got what was promised. When Chrisean finally showed up empty-handed, things got heated real fast. She called the police. But when the cops arrived, Rainey reportedly got into it with them too. She went off saying, "I'm not a babysitter, nor would I ever kidnap anybody's baby. I got 6 of my own. I'm just trying to show these girls how to get it right, even when life gets messy." That whole scene was pure chaos, and people couldn't believe this was real life.
She lied to everybody, making it seem like I wasn't trying to come get my kid. She was not trying to open the door. She's not trying to get my baby up. She took him for ransom. I don't know. I went there tonight. We waited till she pulled up. When she pulled up, that's when I called the cops. We called the cops.
She was there on FaceTime, yeah. She was there on FaceTime.
So, we in the car, we waiting for the cops. The cops go inside. They like, what's going on? I said, look, she not trying to give my baby up. She took him for ransom. I don't know if he's safe. I don't know what's up. She telling like, she's saying online like, I'm not trying to come get my son when she's refusing to give me my son. Okay, it's 6 a.m. right now, y'all. So it's 3 a.m. in LA. Let me show you what happened though. So I got my kid. They had to break into the house to get my son. I'm here with the cops. They're on the couch.
Now this is where things really started to spiral because Tyre's daughter, Destiny, was not here for Chrisean calling her mama broke. She jumped online and dropped a long message that had everyone talking. Destiny said, "Huh? What? Could you please repeat that? I am perplexed as to why it was perceived as a negative response. It is quite absurd how you become so upset over my mother not taking your side." You could tell she was heated. She went on to say that Chrisean needed to own up to her mistakes instead of playing the victim all the time. Destiny wrote, "You wish to continue discussing finances when it has never been about money. Financial issues have never been a concern for us, and if we find ourselves lacking, we will manage to obtain it." Basically, she was saying her family don't depend on Chrisean for anything. They handle theirs regardless. Then Destiny doubled down, saying her mom had been taking care of Junior from her own pocket this whole time. "My mother generously contributes for the little one. She works tirelessly to ensure his well-being. Despite her own challenges, she strives diligently to assist him and provide for him often without fully understanding his actual needs." You could feel the emotion in every word. She wasn't just defending her mom, she was exposing how deep this situation goes. Destiny also revealed that her mom had been constantly reaching out to Chrisean, asking for his social security info just to make sure he could get proper support and benefits, and that Chrisean ignored her every time. "We do nothing but care for you and shower him with love," she said. "You exploit him as a pawn because you are aware that my mother will always come through for him, and that is unjust." She wrapped it up by painting a full picture of what's really going on behind the scenes. "My mother maintains a highly productive schedule and takes him with her everywhere. She continually spends her own money to support him. He essentially resides with her, and when you do have him, you return him with nothing. She purchases his underwear and clothing. When you do have the means, yes, you send money for necessities, but it's rare, and when you do, it's barely enough." Phew! Destiny didn't hold anything back, and social media went wild over her calling out Chrisean like that. Everyone was saying she aired out what people had been whispering for months, that Chrisean wasn't doing nearly as much for Junior as she wanted folks to believe. As soon as Chrisean saw that message from Destiny, she jumped right back on live, heated and ready for war. She started going off, threatening to put hands on Destiny for getting in grown folks' business and running her mouth online. The comments went crazy. People couldn't believe she was coming at a young woman like that instead of addressing the real issue about her son. But then, Tyre wasn't about to stay quiet either. She hopped on her own live and came swinging back, throwing some serious accusations Chrisean's way. She claimed that Chrisean had chlamydia and allegedly passed it on to little Junior.
Then you got your ugly daughters. You Destiny? You stupid fool. Destiny, you a weird ass on everything. I would beat the you too, bro. Everybody, bro, on everything I love, bro. I was a retired crash out, but come keep playing with my son, bro. I will hurt y'all, bro. Like Destiny, you're a fat ass weirdo, bro. You're weird, bro. Real, you too. You be texting me and asking me for money. What I do? I send that shit to your fat, bro, for you and your weird daughter. Y'all niggas, bro.
The internet exploded. The clip spread everywhere in minutes. People were shocked, disgusted, and heartbroken all at once. It's honestly tragic when you think about it.
Why didn't your mother's instincts kick in day one when you gave birth? Why? Because I was there. It didn't kick in. It didn't kick in. When the nurses came in and told you, can they talk to you about yourself? You're like, no. Just go ahead and put it out there. Whatever's wrong. Yeah, and they said you had chlamydia. Your mother's instincts didn't kick in. They said we had to do a C-section. Guess what? You refused. You didn't want to mess up your little tattoo. Or you didn't want to get cut, right? Oh, all right. Where your mother's instincts was at then? Because you sent through that infected canal, right? You did. You did that. So don't do that. And I encourage you. I keep asking you, leave me alone. But you want to play with my children now, right? You play with my children. Talking about my grandbaby, like...
This poor boy has been rejected by his dad, pushed aside by his granddad, and constantly embarrassed by his mom online. He's trolled by strangers, passed around between family members, and now even accused of being sick because of his own mother's actions. And to make it worse, CPS still hasn't stepped in to protect him.
We had a meeting with CPS. My reason for that is because I have to clear my name. I have to clear my position. Yes, I'm going to protect myself. You tell lies, and you sell fake stories. I see what's going on. You don't mind. So, okay, why would I, after you didn't come get him, be like, okay, I'm just going to wait on Chrisean's timing? No, it don't work like that, baby girl. It's me, big sis. But you played. You let your little emotions and the drugs rewire your little brain, and you did what you did. Now you think it's cool. It's not. You play with me, my household, posting my household. When was that ever a thing that's cool to play with? It was never a thing cool to play with. You did wrong. You did wrong. But it's like, okay, you want me to lay it out? I'll lay it out. But I'm going to leave that for now. Don't keep playing with me. Or my kids. Y'all threatening my daughter, sending her messages. Who coming to see her today? Pull up.
It's devastating to see. And the saddest part is, if things keep going the way they are, Chrisean's probably gonna keep putting that baby through more pain just to stay in the spotlight.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You start a bunch of unnecessary foul drama. You can't hold your word on nothing. You heard me. Can't hold your word on nothing. Only thing you held your word on was coming with the police, and you brought the whole police force. And yes, I'm not answering my door. And that was me, yes, sitting on the couch. I don't answer the door for the police. What are you talking about? Especially after they come at 2 something in the morning. Why would I answer the door? Why would I? You play games, and you thought you was going to play with me, but I made sure my name was canceled out with CPS and anybody, so you couldn't play with me with him. You did that, though. You did that. So now your karma, that's on you. But don't forget, every action, a reaction comes behind it. So be careful on the type of reactions that you want. You keep putting negativity out here, negativity going to chase you down. I could really do you dirty. You know what? I'm gonna keep my little stuff in the tuck. I got it. For now. For now.
Owning person online said, I just want the best for that little baby. You'd think his mom would be doing everything to make sure he gets the proper care so he can grow and thrive. Another person added, I really believe he's blind, poor child. I can't wait for Blueface to get out. 'Cause he gone tell it all. The comments were full of heartbreak and anger. People are tired of seeing this little boy caught up in grown folks' mess. Now I gotta ask, what do you think about all this? Do you believe Chrisean's really getting exposed for mistreating Junior? Or do you think people are just taking things too far? And be honest, does it seem like she's dragging him to these live streams just for clout and money? It's hard to watch, but the truth keeps coming out piece by piece. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear everything you've got to say about this wild situation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next messy update. 'Cause you know there's always more drama brewing. See you in the next one.